things are not always what they seem to be. Anyway, I had to bring the caddy outside, the Falcon outside, put 2 windows here, go to Lowe's every day. Takes motivation, time, and money. Then were the 2 windows that I put in, and then added these windows. These are crank outs. Got somewhat of a workbench here. We have 440 foot of 110 wire. It's hard to believe in a 30 by 40 garage. You can never have too many outlets. You can never have too many air lines. You can never have too many windows. You can never have too many lights. You can never have too much floor space. Things seem to be going slow motion right now, but maybe because I'm getting tired. The compressor, once I get the carport out, it'll cover this whole pad. It'll give me 10 foot here. The compressor will set here. This is 1-inch PVC that will handle 440 psi of water or air pressure. Came up here, I got over 100 foot of 1-inch because I read in an old Binks magazine diagram that says if you run 50 to 100 foot and if you don't run 1 inch, you will lose X amount of psi. So what they're saying is from here where my compressor is 1 inch, because I ran 1 inch all the way over here, I will not lose 1 pound of pressure. That's what they say. I don't own these words, I'm just saying this is what I read. Goes up here, goes up in the attic, comes across, goes down here, gonna come down there, run all underneath my lights. Now I have what I call a hot plug. It'll be 200 psi right there. Come down here, come down here, come down here. Do another regulator. You're never gonna have too many T's or fittings. And where my workbench will be, I teed off there, went down, haven't completed that. If you notice, right there it's hooked to the rafter, about 3 inches, and down here it's close to the rafter. So that's a high end right there. So the water will drain off this way and that way. And then I'll have blow-offs right here. What I call blow-offs is a drain here, drain here. Of all these lights, a lot of these lights, there's gonna be a switch for each light. So I don't have to, per se, light up the whole side of this one garage. If I'm only working here, I could turn that on. That's where all the 110 wire came from. And it got burned up quick, kept going. Like I said, I go to Lowe's every day. And then this is 14.2, this will just go to my booth, just for lights. And then this wire right here is 8.2, will go to my compressor. I haven't bought the wire to go to 440 volt fan that you can phase down to a 220, and that wire runs way out there. I don't have the fan in front of me or the motor. It's at my buddy's house, so I haven't ran that wire. It gets real overwhelming. I've cleaned this garage more than once. And used windows are nice. The price is nice. I'll tell you what isn't nice, is that they're used. And this is what I'm gonna do today. Because all that wood and old caulk has to come out of there to get a good seal. Can I just throw some wood up there and caulk it and call it a day and maybe it'll be okay? Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do want to do that. Am I going to do that? Hell to the motherfucking and no. Hell no. Hell no. This is, I would say, one time Charlie. I'm not going to ghetto this garage at all. Commercial break. Maybe I got some words of wisdom. Maybe I just got some stupidity to say. Who knows? Hum me a fucking tune. Like I said, I've been to Lowe's every day for a week. Every day. And this is what I finally learned. I don't need this many 2x4s. Okay? I just bought them today. There's 30 of them. But you know what? I'm tired of going to Lowe's for 1x4s, 2x4s, 2x10s, sheets of plywood, whatever. I'm getting tired. So I got smart. It's hard to do, but it's smarter to do. Is just buy way too much. Yeah, I said it, buy way too much. You know, you get at the store and you don't want to spend X amount of money. None of us do. You know? But who the fuck wants to spend all the extra time going back to Lowe's or wherever for fucking two things that you forgot? So I just buy abundance now. And I've been running this bitch on a credit card, a Discover card. You know what Discover stands for? Discover how fucking fast you can go in a son of a bitch and hole. Amen. I don't even want to know. What do I got invested in here? Not counting the carport not enclosed, just the roof and the poles will be set up January 1st, no later, because there's 12-week layback or whatever, fucking whatever, they're booming. No sides or whatever, that was $2,600. The concrete labor was $18. What do I have in the rest of this? Fuck, I don't know. I'm thinking off the top of my head, $6 grand. Could be high, could be low. That's why I'm usually good about keep track. I don't even keep track because you gotta have the shit. You know, 1-inch pipe ain't bad. Go buy the fittings. That's where they get you. But you gotta have them. Brass is out of control. You gotta have it. The last few days I've been here by myself because Brian, my partner, helper, he's been going off to make money so he can buy the Pontiac for my mom. It gets old. I'm tired. Anxiety kicks in. Stress. What to do, what not to do, what has to be done first, don't forget anything. And this is what I realized. It doesn't matter how I do this, garage. I know the moment I'm done, I'll think, wow, you could have done this and you could have done that. So I'm thinking at age 50, I should be able to master this. Am I gonna? No. I'm trying to think of everything that I could fucking think of. And it's like I said about the lights, each light pretty much will be off its own switch. That's a lot of wire. I ain't got much more to say. I'm gonna go dig that fucking caulk out. Do I want to? No, but it's gotta be done. Can't flim-flam the shit now. You just gotta do what you gotta do. It's kind of a slow process, you know. Once you cut the holes for the windows, then you gotta shim it, then you gotta caulk it, then put the siding back on. And when you have a helper, he has his own idea of what needs to be done, and I have my own idea, and it's motherfucking my garage. He's worried about putting the ceiling up. I understand that. I'm worried about getting the fucking trim on the outside and the siding back on, because before this shit gets wet, not that it's gonna kill it, but it ain't gonna happen. Anyway, peace of mind, piece of property, got something, that motherfucking shit. Piece of oneself, piece on earth, rest in peace, bigger piece of pie, piece of action, piece of the puzzle, piece of pussy, piece of corn dog. And when the big dogs get all done eating, fuck the big dogs, okay? There's some motherfuckers out there think they're the big dog. They ain't but spit. Me, I ain't a big dog. Fuck a punk. Always want to be a punk. I know my motherfucking place. You gotta humble your motherfucking self. The bitches that say that they're a big dog and they're gonna bitch slap somebody, really? If you have to convince yourself you're a fucking big dog and say you're a big dog, you ain't even a big dog. It's like, I'll give you an example. If you have something nice, say it's a fucking motorcycle. The person that goes around and says, "Is my motorcycle nice? Look at it, don't you like it? Blah, blah, blah." They're not even sure if they even like it. They want to make sure everybody else likes it. But if you have something nice, you ain't even got to brag about the shit. Other people will brag about it to you. That's when you know you're good. When other people you hear through the fucking grapevine that you do good work, that's how you know you're a fucking big dog. Not because you try to portray like you're a big dog and spit out bullshit words. Can I get an amen on that? Amen. Don't like what I said? Throw it out as you leave in the trash, or don't watch the video. Don't really matter to me. I don't really have time for videos right now, to tell you the truth. I just thought I'd put one out there. I see my man Slow SRT throwing videos out like they ain't no tomorrow. And thank you for the video, Slow SRT. And Milo Garage, Dave's Custom, everybody. Everybody knows who I like. Just because I didn't mention your name didn't mean that I ain't thinking about you. It just means I ain't watched a lot of goddamn videos. There's certain people on YouTube that touch my life. I'll never forget them. Some have, some haven't. A lot of good people, a lot of fucking haters too. But anyway. Want to hear what else I got to ramble about? Oh, let me think. I gotta go to another funeral. My Aunt Donna's boy died. What else is going on? The yard's a mess. Cars gotta be taken care of. Wintertime's coming. A lot of maintenance. You can only juggle so much at a time. I try to absorb it, but sometimes it gets overwhelming. You just gotta take that big puzzle. The only way you get the big puzzle put together is do it piece by piece. Don't let it overwhelm you. It does me a lot. It does. You gonna lie. Anyway. Are you all still there? Have you moved on to another video? Enjoy your evening. I'm gonna go cut some caulk. And try to, this is what I've learned. No matter what you're doing, and I ain't got this shit mastered, but I'm trying to. This shit gets so stressful. Try to be so perfect. I'm trying to learn. And y'all heard it before, and it never really sunk in, and it ain't sunk in my head yet, but you gotta take time to smell the roses. Otherwise, whatever job you're doing just sucks. Because this should be overwhelming with joy, but it's getting to be a burden, if I can say that. But all this shit has to be done before it can be Paint Pimp Palace. Once you start, quote unquote, decorating and shit, that'll be the fun part. But you gotta do all the foundation first. Without a good foundation, you ain't got shit. It's like having brand new furniture in the fucking trailer park. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But I'd rather have a good foundation in a house and have a fucking card table. Because if we ain't got no foundation with family, friends, ain't got jack, man. Things ain't always what they seem to be. That's what I mean. They ain't always what they seem to be. Take it for what it's worth. You want to call it words, whatever. It's just experience in my life. Not that I know shit.